Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us. This is Women Talking Balls.
Hello.
We are back. We are back. This is an episode, a podcast that shares the. Why am I? What's going on with me today? Because I didn't do it last time.
You got it.
Okay. Take two. This is Women Talking Balls, the podcast that provides women a space to share their love of sports from a woman's perspective. Men are welcome too. So men call in just as well as the women. We are inside our new studio, Status Network, in the, what are we? 404 inside the city of Atlanta. All right. So before we get started, we're going to give everybody an opportunity to share this podcast with their family and their friends. Make sure you share it with everybody so they can join in on the conversation, right? All right. So remember, we are live on Facebook and YouTube every Monday at 6 p.m. Follow us on all social media platforms, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Make sure that you hit the notification button on Facebook and subscribe to YouTube so you'll know when we go live, okay? If you have a business or product that you would like us to showcase on Women Talking Balls, make sure you email us at womentalkingballs@gmail.com and somebody will get back to you about our sponsorship details, all right? So we got our sponsorship coming up today, and what we got?
Well, hi. I guess we were going to go right into it. We were introducing ourselves today.
After the sponsorship.
Okay, so today's episode is sponsored by Capture the Moment 360 Booth Rental. Contact Capture the Moment 360 Booth Rental for your next big event. They take your event to a memorable moment, all 360 degrees of it. Weddings, baby showers, birthday celebrations. No event is too small or too big. Contact them at 770-870-7398 or email them at capturethemoment360boothrental@gmail.com. You can also follow them on Facebook, Instagram at Capture the Moment 360 Booth Rental and look for that logo.
All right, good job, Ann. So, yeah, we introducing ourselves now, Ann. So you want to go on and introduce yourself? Who are you?
Of course, I can start. I'm Ann from the A, but I'm away from the studios today, as you can see. But I'm glad that all of you all have joined in with us to let's talk some sports.
All right, that's right. Who we got?
All right, and I'm Boss Lady B. I grew here. You flew here. That's right. From ATL. Glad to be back with you this week.
Yep, and I'm Dawn from Decatur, straight off Gresham Road. You know what it's about. If you're from over there, you know all about it. That's me.
All right. Well, I'm Tiki Wiki, and I guess I'm just Georgia Peachy.
That's it. All right. What we got?
All right. Let's go. We're gonna get started. We're gonna talk about a little March Madness.
Okay.
It was UConn Huskies with a repeat with back-to-back national championships.
Yes, sir.
For the men's NCAA basketball. They knocked Purdue off.
Mm-hmm.
Boilermakers.
The boiler.
Where they get these names from?
I don't know. What is a Boilermaker anyway?
I know.
Can somebody put in the chat what a Boilermaker is?
Okay. UConn was very dominant in their offense and their defense. They played tight man-to-man.
Mm-hmm.
They were forcing turnovers. They were blocking shots. And what's that guard's name? I think it's Carter.
Mm-hmm.
James Carter.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like a floor general, right?
Mm-hmm.
Knocking down those 3-pointers. Mm-hmm. But halfway through the game, it was over.
Yeah.
Yeah, UConn just dominated all the way.
I think Big Edie, he got tired.
Yeah, yeah, Ethan.
Yeah, even with his 37 points, he couldn't.
Yeah, he can't do it by himself.
Yeah, he can't do it by himself. He had 37 of their 60 points,
Yep.
half of them. And then that Tristan Newton, for the Huskies.
For the Huskies.
Yeah, he had 20 points, 7 assists, 5 rebounds, and he was named the most outstanding player for the Final Four.
Wow.
He did, yeah.
He did
He
that.
did that, yep.
Yes, he did. So congratulations to the UConn Huskies.
Yeah. This is their 6th national championship, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yep. They
Yeah.
got 6.
6.
The men
The total of
weren't getting
6.
too much airtime this year. You weren't hearing too much about the men's basketball.
You didn't.
No.
You didn't. The
Women-
women dominated, didn't
Women
they?
dominated.
They did.
Yeah.
They did.
Even
Yeah.
the
That was a
even
good thing. That was a good thing.
absolutely. Even the men TV shows, like the sports shows, they were talking more about the women than they
Yeah.
were the men.
Right.
And you
I
don't
don't
get
know.
that often.
I think if Purdue would have won,
You think
they
so?
would have gotten more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably
People
so.
was kind of over UConn.
Yeah.
Enough
Winning
is enough.
again.
That's enough. All right.
All right. Okay. Well, tonight we're gonna make sure we go into basketball 101. So,
Yay.
as Don would say, get your pens and your paper out
That's right.
so that you can take some good
We
notes.
bringing basketball 101 back to you.
We bringing it back. We
Yeah.
bringing
All
it
right,
back.
ladies, get ready.
Because, baby, we going to do a quiz like we always do.
All right.
You gotta be
Okay.
And
ready.
let us know that y'all play basketball in high school or college in the chat.
Yeah. Did y'all play?
So anyway, we were gone for a minute, so I want to kind of give a brief overview of some basketball basics that we covered, so that you won't forget.
Okay.
We're going to cover some court dimensions, a little bit about scoring, time regulations, as we talked about before.
Right.
And I'm just going to kind of touch base on some violations,
Okay.
okay, tonight. Just some common ones.
We
And
should have
then-
brought a whistle.
I know, I should have.
Got our bell.
Where the bell
We got the
at?
bell.
We got our bell.
All right. So we're going to start with the length of the court.
Okay.
It's 94 feet long. We talked about that before.
We did.
And the width of the court is 50 feet wide. There's a free throw line, which is about 15 feet from the backboard.
Right.
And then there's a 3-point arch just outside of the free throw line, which is 23 feet 9 inches from the center of the basket.
Right.
Okay?
Okay.
All right.
I remember that baseline. That's I told y'all I got PTSD from that, boy, running them suicides and them sprints. When you
Yes.
say baseline, it just do something to me.
Right.
Thank you, Dexter Andrews.
Right.
What did
Dexter
they say?
Andrews just told us what a Boilermaker is.
What's the
Oh,
ball
what is it?
A Boilermaker is a trade person who fabricates steel, iron, and copper
Okay.
into boilers.
Okay.
Okay. Interesting.
Interesting.
That must be something.
That must be what they.
Where is
what they
Purdue?
work
Where,
up.
where Purdue is located.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where is
yeah.
it? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's industrial.
Yep.
Maybe so.
Thank you, Dexter.
Yeah. All right. And the next is scoring. All right. The objective of the game is to score points, right? And you have to do that by putting the ball through the opponent's hoop or basket or their goal.
Right.
I remember you were talking about.
Yeah, I was
you didn't
confused for
understand
just a
that.
second. Because this is what I was confused on, y'all. So, usually when you score, you saying I'm scoring at my basket.
Right.
But actually, it's not your basket.
That's right.
It's the opponent's
It's
basket.
your opponent's basket.
So I learned that when we went over it the last time.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's gonna be on the quiz.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that. So
If you just think about defense, they're defending their basket.
That's right.
Yeah. Go on,
Yeah.
Ann.
Yes.
And you was a cheerleader.
cheerleader, you were paying attention.
Cheerleaders have to pay attention too.
Yo,
All right. Next to scoring. I did say that. I did that. Okay.
Yeah.
So the field goals, the basket, shots are made from anywhere on the floor. If it's anywhere on the floor, inside of the 3-point arc, it's 2 points. It's worth 2 points. If it's at the 3-point arc and outside of the arc, it's worth 3 points.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's the scoring. I wanted to touch a little bit on rebounding because it kind of go hand in hand
Okay.
with that.
Okay.
So rebounding is when a player takes a shot, right, a
Mm-hmm.
field goal or a free throw, any of them, but when they're shooting and they miss the ball,
Right.
and the ball is really at that point up for grabs.
Mr. Basket.
Yeah,
Okay.
they missed the basket, missed the shot, or going into the basket. So, the player, whoever secures the miss is the person that has possession of the ball.
Yeah.
So it could be offense or defense. It's just up for grabs at that
Then
point.
they grab it and they be.
Right, and they are credited for the rebound. So there's offensive rebounds and there's defensive rebounds.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yep.
And then offense, it gives them an opportunity to score, again. And the defense, they secure it and then they go down the court to score on their opponent's
Gotcha.
basket.
You better learn them.
All right. Then we have free throws. Free throws are awarded after a foul most of the time. So the shooter stands at the free throw line and they attempt to score.
Yeah, they free.
Yeah, they are free.
You need to make every last one of
Please.
them.
That's
and
right.
thank
They
you.
count. Those pennies add up.
They
Right,
do.
right.
They really do. All right. And each successful free throw is worth how many points?
1
One.
point.
1 point.
Like, don't be throwing us no trick questions, trying to trip us up.
Trying to trip
What
us
you
up.
mean? It's one.
Okay. All right. So we touched on time regulations.
Yeah.
Okay. So the NBA has 4 quarters, and they last for about 12 minutes each. And there's what they call a 24-second shot clock.
Right.
Okay. So the team must attempt a shot within this time, the 24 seconds, or it goes to the other team.
What they saying? What you laughing at, Blake?
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Dexter Andrews just said some more.
What did he say?
What do you
Got me
say?
over here laughing.
What did he say?
Purdue adopted the name because they were accused of recruiting players from various boiler shops in the area.
Oh, wow. So they was out there working. They saw they was
was
6'8".
scouting,
Let's
right.
go on it.
Yeah.
They was
Come on
scouting
and play.
illegally.
Yeah. Thank you,
He
Dexter.
giving us some good information. I didn't know that.
I know. That's funny.
I know. All right. So colleges, they normally have 10 minutes, either 10 minutes quarters or they'll have 20-minute halves.
Okay.
And it varies. It varies depending on the school. And they have 30-second shot clock. No, the women have 30 seconds. No.
She over here confusing
Ooh,
herself.
Lord, I'm sorry. The NBA has a 24-second shot clock, and the women has 30-second shot clock.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, for college.
Gotcha.
So anyway,
Or the-
we're moving right along. All right. So I'm just going to talk about a few common violations.
All right.
And next week we're going to touch on some fouls.
All right.
Okay.
So traveling.
Yeah.
Traveling.
Oh,
right.
boy. Go on and give us the definition, but you know these days.
So traveling is when you're moving without dribbling the ball.
That's right. Dribble,
You move
move.
that pivot foot.
Dribble,
Right.
move.
Right.
Dribble, step.
Right.
Dribble, step.
Right.
That's how you learn it
Dribble,
later.
Step, step, step. You travel.
Traveling. And that's what they do in the NBA right now. That's probably
They
why
do. They
I
travel all
struggle.
day.
I struggle watching it.
They don't
because,
call it.
Mm-mm.
They really don't.
They out there running with the ball and everything, like walking. It's a mess.
All right. The next one is double dribble.
You don't see much of that too much though. Go ahead.
No, you don't. Not a lot.
Not too much of it.
Yeah. That's when you either dribbling with both hands
That's right.
or you stop the dribble and you start back dribbling after stopping.
Yep.
Okay?
Bam, bam.
That's a no-no.
Bam.
Yeah, you see the babies do that a lot. The
Yeah.
kids when they learn how to play,
Right.
they double dribble. a lot.
Right, right. Carrying and palming the ball. Yeah, and all I can they consider it to be like the excessive control of the ball,
Right.
you know. So you find yourself doing your hands over the ball like this when you do it.
Yeah,
So,
they did a lot of that in and one. You know, when they would play and one,
Yeah.
they did a lot of that.
Yeah. So the next one is goaltending. Goaltending. That's when you're blocking a shot when it's on its way down
Into
towards
basket.
the basket,
Yep.
going into the basket. So you can't they block shots, but you can't block the shot when it's going in the basket.
Rodney said another name for carrying is cupping.
Cupping the ball.
He's saying cupping the ball.
Yeah, that's a good one. Cupping.
That's old school.
Yes, yes. Okay. 3-second violation. All right.
Yeah,
You
get them.
definitely don't see that. And
Yeah,
I know
they don't be-
They're standing in the paint all day
Right.
long.
Yeah.
Right. So that's when an offensive player is in the key or the paint, inside the paint, for more than 3 seconds.
Get them every time.
Yeah. What's Angela talking
Talking
about?
about she was playing yesterday. You played ball yesterday, Angela.
Okay.
You better do it, girl.
All right.
Angela said that's control.
I know. And
Angela.
the last one we're going to talk about is the shot clock violation.
Shot clock violation.
And that's when you're failing to attempt a shot within the shot clock allotted time.
That's right.
Okay.
Okay? All right. You do that, it goes to the other team.
Right.
So, violations and fouls, it's a real critical part of the game. And it can definitely affect your momentum. It can affect your scoring.
Oh yeah.
It can affect your strategy. So next week we will cover fouls like flagrant fouls, personal fouls, technical fouls.
Draymond.
Oh,
Fouls.
fouls.
Them Draymond fouls.
Draymond fouls.
Draymond foul.
Both offensive and defensive fouls. And both the players and the coaches can commit these during the game.
All
That's
right.
true.
So-
Yeah.
Keep telling us in
I
the
get
chat.
a whole bunch of them on my language. Huh?
Oh yeah.
Cussing out the ref.
So Miss
I can be
DVC says hi, Belada, in YouTube. DVC.
Hi, Miss Davis.
Yeah, Miss Davis. I don't want to make sure I say that right.
Hey,
She
Steve.
says hello. Anything in the chat, Miss Belada?
I see Sean. Hey, Sean.
What they talking
Sean
about in the
Mitchell,
chat?
She's watching. Angela talking about she playing ball.
In her dreams, I saw
In
that. She
her
said she was
dreams,
dreaming
right,
about
She
it.
was dreaming about it.
That's funny.
I saw my cousin say she love it, and I love it. I'm glad you watching.
Oh, good.
We got
good.
some new people watching.
We got
We
some
got
good
some
people
new
watching.
people watching.
Good
I
deal.
love it.
Welcome to all the new viewers. We appreciate you.
Yes, we do.
Thank you so much.
Marcia Jones.
Marcia Jones.
Okay.
Angela talking about Lord cussing out the ref. We seeing that a lot in the women's basketball. They did a lot of cussing in women's basketball.
At the ref.
At the ref, that's what I'm saying. They did. Oh, wow. they
Under
don't-
your breath, depending on your coach.
All right, and you want to mention that sponsorship again, girlfriend?
Yes, like we said, today's podcast is sponsored by Capture the Moments 360 Booth Rental. Get your party started with Capture the Moment 360 Booth Rental with customized services and excellent customer service. Contact them at 770-870-7398 or email them at capture.
Uh-oh. Chat.
Uh-oh.
No sound.
You can also look on Facebook and IG, Capture the Moment 360 Booth Rental, and look for the logo.
Thank you, Ann. I appreciate that.
And remember, also, if you want to be a sponsor and have your business showcased on the podcast, email us at womentalkingballs@gmail.com.
That's right.
All right.
That's
Thank you,
right.
Ann.
So Tiki done learned us a little basketball 101. So I hope y'all had y'all notes out, because I promise you we're going to do a surprise quiz like we did the last time. And we might have something for you. You just never know. So I hope they took some notes. All right, what we got coming up next? We got the
Oh,
buzz.
we got a new
Well, we need to
segment.
get the call-in number. You know, we got the call-in number now.
That's right. So we're going to put the call-in number, 470-659 5974. So call in so we can take some questions or some comments or some feedback. Or if you just want to tell us, hey, call in 470-659-5974. So that should be on the screen shortly. And then when we get into this new segment,
All right.
what it's called, Ann?
It's called What's the Buzz? So we buzzing around the sports world with some tea, I guess you want to call it. So let's talk about what's buzzing in the sports world. So we had a little, I guess, podcast showcase of a ceremony for a graduation with Travis Kelce and his brother Jason. He was giving the crowd a mouthful, as we said.
Yeah.
As Mr. Kelce walked across the stage to accept his diploma, he celebrated by chugging a beer down his throat and tossing the can in the crowd.
Yeah.
So I guess they're saying now that I was just told that it was all staged and it was part of their podcast trying to raise money for the NIL for the University of Cincinnati.
Mm-hmm.
But if this was a real graduation and them laughing like that, what do you all think in the chat? Let us know, because I know it's just now kind of like circling the media of showing the film of them doing it.
Mm-hmm. I just say he just cut up. He just be cutting up
Cutting up.
all the time. Didn't he do it at the Super Bowl too? But he didn't have a beard though, did he? He just said that. What's that song he liked to sing by the Beastie Boys? You gotta right the fight.
For your right. The party.
That's it, T. So they said he did that, and when he chugged the
No, I
beer,
didn't
he
hear that
started
part.
singing that at the little impromptu graduation. Yeah. Put in the
That's
chat,
right.
y'all. How y'all feel about
But
that?
they
But
graduated.
why would the university even want them to even represent them in that kind of way?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's
Yeah.
true. That's a good question
I'm
right
sure
there.
it was impromptu.
Yeah, call in, put in the chat what you think.
Impromptu, and the president of the school was there.
It was
actually
right.
giving him the
So-
diploma.
I'm
So from what I read, Travis didn't know they were doing that. It was like almost like a surprise. So that's why they say impromptu, because he didn't know it was happening.
Okay.
So then they came out and did the whole thing and played the music inside the arena and all that kind of stuff. That's what I read. So
And he just happened to have a beer.
unless his brother gave it
Right,
to him.
exactly.
His brother probably gave it to him because his brother was up there with him. So you know how that go. How y'all feel about that? Because Ann
Right.
said if it had to be, I hope that if
So
it
they
was a real
actually-
graduation, you wouldn't act like
It seems
that.
like you just wouldn't want the school, the university wouldn't want that to be a part of,
Mhm.
their brand.
Yeah, it does not represent them well.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, and they did graduate. They just didn't walk. They didn't participate in the ceremony to get their diploma. So they was
Right. So
Right.
this was all,
giving
I
them
guess,
their- okay.
something just to raise money for the University of Cincinnati.
Yeah, they called it an honorary graduation.
Right.
I guess that's what it was. Anywho.
Okay.
Anywho.
Let's see what else is buzzing around.
What's buzzing,
We
Ann?
have Shohei Tony, the LA Dodge baseball player, allegedly had the 16 million stolen from him from his interpreter Ipe Mizahara.
Oh, that guy.
That's him.
It's not alleged no more, and he been charged.
He sure has.
Okay.
Yeah.
So according to the federal affidavit, Ipe received several messages from the bookie. They didn't get a bookie's name, but he had several phone calls trying to get his money back. And
Uh-huh.
one of them, he had started stalking Shohei, and then he was just like, "What? You trying to get him?" He was walking the dog, and he's sending him messages asking him, "Where is the money at?" And he ended up leaving, going to Japan for 2 weeks,
Oh,
and
Lord.
still wasn't trying to pay the bookie the money.
Oh.
But my question is, do you all think Shohei was in on this, or you think the money was actually stolen and he didn't know, or what you all think?
Of course, he's saying he had nothing to do with it.
So,
Right.
yeah.
That's a lot of money.
From what I saw, because I did a little research on it, because I was a little skeptical about that too.
Yeah,
And
you were doing a lot of research.
yeah, because I wanted to be able to talk about it. You know, I ain't want to not be able to talk about it. But it was saying that the interpreter guy, what's his name? Muzara?
Ipe.
Miss
Muzara?
Mazahara.
So
That guy.
they were saying he opened up bank accounts in the guy's name, right? But he changed all the be able to make transactions. He made it for him and not for the Ohante guy. So he
Now,
can,
have you all did any banking or anything like that for someone else and know how hard it is to do anything?
right.
Well, they all look
Come on.
alike, don't they?
Yeah, and then
Yeah, Atone, he knew what was going
But
on.
I mean, he didn't look at his bank account at all. $16 million is a
16
lot of
million
money.
is a lot of money.
That's what they,
I mean,
that's what
I
Dexter
would-
Andrews said. How can you not miss
Right.
$16 million?
Right.
exactly.
Well, over what time frame was it?
They said from 2020 from 2018 to 2024. No, 2021 to 2024.
Right, it was a short period.
God, he didn't check his bank account at all.
Who is his accountant?
Hey, Candy.
Accountant probably stealing too.
Said he opened up account in 2018 for Ohante and acted as de facto manager, shutting out his agent and financial advisor from the account.
Hey, Candace. Candace said she missed 16 cents.
Okay.
I know that's right,
Got
Candy.
that right. So they trying to make it seem like he shut the guy out. He wasn't gonna be able to see the transactions in the bank account from what
But
they
I
saying.
think it's really kind of like a cover up. He probably was in on the betting, but he was covering the Atone so he wouldn't get caught and get, punished, for gambling. So he gonna go ahead and do them 30 years.
Yeah, they say he can get up to 30 years, but now he talking about he got a gambling addiction. Talking about we
okay.
need to. That's why he turned himself in and talking about I want
Right.
to turn myself in because I can go ahead and get started on, my gambling, getting help for my gambling addiction.
Yeah, Atone can take care of his family while he there serving that time for him.
All right. That's some crazy stuff. 16 million?
Priscilla Williams Roach said you have to be careful about people dealing with your finances.
Oh yeah.
So true.
Yeah, you can't leave it up to somebody else to do it. You got to keep your eyes on it as well. What Rodney talking about?
Exactly.
Rodney said it's not difficult to do because you had to give that guy permission to do it, meaning he had to be present to say
Exactly.
handle-
Right.
yeah,
It's
handle my
hard
money.
to
That's
even
true.
go into someone's safe deposit box. You talking about transferring money out? It's just I can't see it.
Right. That's
Yeah.
a mess.
Not in American banks. I don't know what they doing in Japan.
You might be right about that. But he got away with
right.
it for how long?
They got away with that money
3 years?
laundering for
3
3
years.
years.
Man, that's crazy. Well, that's the buzz,
So
ain't it?
that's the buzz.
That's the
around
buzz.
Sports world this week. We'll see what's buzzing next week.
What's buzzing next week?
I like the buzz.
All right, what we got
All
next,
right.
y'all? What we got going on
Are
next?
we putting that phone number there? I see the phone number. Get ready to dial in, people. We got a trivia question coming up next.
Yep.
Get ready to dial in.
All right.
All right, trivia question.
What we got, Billy?
What year did O.J. Simpson win the Heisman Trophy?
Mm-hmm.
What round and year was O.J. drafted into the NFL, and with what team?
All right.
So it's a lot
that's
in
good.
that.
Yep.
What year did O.J. Simpson win the Heisman Trophy? What round and what year was O.J. drafted into the NFL, and by what team?
And
All right.
Google is your what?
Google is your
Best
friend.
Friends.
So call in
Gotta call in
470.
with the answer.
Yep, 470-659.
If you're real smart, what school did he attend? What college did he attend?
5974. Yep. So call in and answer the question, y'all. What year did OJ win the Heisman? And what round? With what team?
And what year?
Oh, and what year? Yep.
Yep.
470-659-5974. Y'all gonna go on and call
Like that
in?
number, 470.
0. I'm trying to get them to call. You know, if I say it over and over again, maybe it'll get stuck in their head. Chris Brown says on YouTube, looking good, ladies.
470 instead
Thank
of
you.
404.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chris. I
470.
appreciate that. Y'all ain't gonna call in and with the answer, don't nobody know. Google it, y'all. Call in and let us know what the answer is to that trivia question. Y'all know why we talking about OJ. We'll get to that later.
Right.
But, you know,
Put the
we trying to
wrong-
start
We're
it off.
talking about the juice.
Talking about the
Y'all
juice,
know
baby.
we put the wrong
Yeah, we
area
trying to
code
talk
in the
about
chat.
something good about OJ.
470
Mm-hmm.
659.
Yeah, it's 470 instead of 404, y'all.
It's on the screen, ain't
Nah, it is.
Oh.
But we put it in the chat as 404.
it? I did. You did. Then I put the 6705.
470 659 5974. We're gonna let somebody call in,
They
but
don't
I'm
want to.
gonna.
They don't want to answer.
That's
You
okay,
gonna
I'm
go
gonna move on
ahead.
into
Okay,
the
go ahead.
climax.
Yes. Let's go. Let's go.
We're gonna move on into the climax. Uh-oh. There we go.
We got an answer.
Are they right?
Welcome to Women Talking Balls. Who we got? Hello?
Hi, it's Jesse. Hello?
Hey, Jesse.
It's a delay.
Hi, it's Jesse.
It's a delay. We hear you, Jess. It's just coming in as a delay. Turn your radio down or turn down whatever you're listening to on your end. So
Oh,
it can
okay.
Yeah, there you
There
go.
you go.
You got it, Jesse?
Yeah, I got it. I can hear y'all. Hold on.
She done put us on hold, y'all. She done put us on hold.
That's funny.
Said, hold on.
I'm trying to lose her.
Just put your what you listening to us on, put it on mute.
Echo.
We can hear you. Go
Okay,
ahead.
What year did O.J. Simpson win the Heisman Trophy?
He won in night. Hold on, because I had to Google like you guys told me.
Oh, that's funny.
That's hilarious.
Uh-oh.
Jesse, you still there?
Jesse gone.
Next caller.
The phone done hung up too. Oh Lord, we live. Don't mind me. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
So go ahead, Belay, into the climax.
Yes.
The phone hung up. Sorry, Jesse. Oh, there she go. Jesus Christ. Welcome to Women Talking Balls.
Okay, it's a delay.
Okay. What's your answer, baby?
So he won the Heisman in '68.
Okay.
He was drafted to the NFL in '69. Buffalo Bills.
There you go.
And what round was he drafted?
First round.
Hey.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Congratulations on that. Thank you for calling in. Where you calling from, Jesse?
ATL.
Okay. ATL.
ATL.
Way to go.
ATL.
Thanks, Ed.
All right, hon. Thank you for
Oh,
calling.
Lord.
We appreciate
Thank
you.
you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That's funny.
All right. Moving on into the climax.
The
We did
climax.
We did our trivia question around O.J. Simpson because, as we have all heard, O.J. Simpson passed away last Wednesday, April 10th, at the age of 76 after losing his battle with prostate cancer.
Yeah.
We all know O.J. Simpson was an American football player and actor, born as Orenthal
Orenthal.
James Simpson.
Mm-hmm.
He
Jay.
played 11 seasons primarily with the Buffalo Bills as one of the greatest running backs of all times.
Yep.
Where he was known as who, Ann?
The juice.
The
juice.
baby.
Yes.
He played 9 years with the Bills and 2 years with the San Francisco 49ers. He won 4 NFL rushing titles. He rushed for 11,236 yards in his career. He scored 76 touchdowns and played in 5 Pro Bowls.
Okay, OJ.
He was inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 1985.
Okay.
Simpson recorded an average of 143 yards rushing per game, a record that still holds today.
Yep.
All right.
They say the only known running backs that have come close but haven't reached it was Derrick Henry.
Okay.
Okay.
He's
Okay.
close, yeah.
Did y'all know that OJ ran track in college?
No.
That's why
So
he was a
You can
fast
tell when
He
he
was
was
so fast.
hurling over those
Yeah.
turnstiles for the Hearst commercial.
yeah, he was part of the team that set the world record for the 440-yard relay team in college.
Okay.
Didn't I thought that was impressive.
Yeah.
And
That's
he
why
was
it's so
running
good.
back.
The juice.
And as Ann mentioned, that famous running through the airport, he was known for that 1978 famous Hertz rental car commercial for sprinting through the airport so quickly to go rent a car.
Yep.
I thought
Yeah.
that was the cutest commercial
It
ever.
was.
He passed away peacefully with his kids and grandchildren by his side in Las Vegas.
Well, good.
I'm only doing positive stuff about OJ.
Yeah, we're not gonna do
Not
anything
going
else.
anything negative. We
I got a
only doing
question.
Yes, ma'am.
Do y'all know where the nickname Juice came from?
His first name and middle initial, OJ.
OJ.
But the
OJ
orange
orange
juice.
juice.
Okay, so there you go. So they called him Juice because of his energetic runs. So they were saying he
He had
had the
juice.
juice.
He had the
Okay.
juice.
And also, and that his initials are like OJ or Orange Juice.
And I can't think of what his line was named. God, I forgot. His line had a name too.
Oh.
His line had a name too. Yeah.
Oh, the line that he played with.
Yeah, they
Okay.
had a line that had a name too.
Well, rest in peace, OJ. We
Rest in
talking
peace,
nothing but
OJ.
positive about OJ
That's
today.
right. That's
None of
right.
that other stuff.
None of that other
None of that other
shenanigans
stuff.
stuff.
None of that other stuff. Yeah, not talking about that.
Nope.
All right.
All right, moving right along to the world of golf.
Yeah.
All right, we had the Augusta Masters this weekend.
Okay.
Down in Augusta, Georgia. A little side note.
Mm-hmm.
They showed the airport at Augusta Airport,
Mm-hmm.
and you should have saw how many private jets was lined up.
Nothing but money.
Nothing but money, 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 money.
Nothing but
Everybody
money.
One that didn't have money was at the airport with me this morning.
Oh Lord. Right about that.
Well, look, if you've been sleeping under a rock, the world's #1 player, Scotty Scheffler, age 27, he won the Augusta Masters for the second time.
Mm-hmm.
He earned his green jacket 2024 and in 2022.
Yep.
Yep. Twice in 3
He
years.
won his 2022 Masters by 3 shots, and yesterday he won by 4 shots.
Oh wow.
How much he
He getting
took
better.
home? How much he took home?
What was the check?
Baby.
What was the check?
3.6 million.
For 4 days of work.
For 4 days of
Yes.
work. $3.6 million.
Man.
It was something real cute. He was giving an interview. Him and his wife Meredith are expecting their baby any day now.
Yeah.
So while he was giving the interview, he was told Meredith, "I'm coming home. I'm gonna make this real quick."
Yeah, because he was
And
thinking
it was like, I
about
love you and I'm coming home.
yeah, because he was thinking about like withdrawing from the tournament because
Right,
if she had a
right.
win in the labor, he was gonna withdraw.
Yeah.
Wow.
So he was gonna get on that jet and
Yeah.
jet up out of there.
Yeah.
But what's crazy is if you didn't know, there are no cell phones allowed on the greens at the
Right.
Augusta Masters.
Right.
So he done made arrangements with one of them other green coat jacket wearers, and it was like, my wife gonna call you, and if she call you, you let me know.
Yeah,
And
'cause I got to
I'm
go.
Getting up out of here. I'm
Deuces.
getting
Girl,
up out of here.
Candace says she is in the wrong field.
We in the
We
wrong
are-
field.
I'm telling you, man.
Yes, we in the wrong field.
You need to get out there and get the swinging, baby, because
Okay.
Can I be the caddy?
All right.
whatever.
keep the caddy, right? Yeah. So teach your kids how to play golf.
yep,
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
for sure.
Our good old.
Male or female?
That's right.
What you got,
What you
Ann?
saying?
I tried to talk to my grandson about it Saturday. He was like, "That's boring."
Oh yeah.
Yeah, till you get that
Until
paycheck.
you get
But I
that
told
check.
him I
That's
tried
the
to
exciting
break it down
part.
to the number of days and how much money you can make in 4 days, and he was just he said, like
Yeah, maybe I'll think about it. You're right.
I love it.
Old Tiger Woods was there.
Yeah.
His son Charlie joined him yesterday. Tiger finished dead last.
Yeah.
Cause last time I looked, he was 60.
Dead last.
Ooh, is it time for him to stop?
He still got
He
30.
had a
he-
record.
He still got
while he was there.
39,000. What
Huh?
you saying?
He did have a record while he was there.
What was that?
He set the record for consecutive cuts made in the Masters on last Friday. He signed for an even part at 73 in the second round to solidify his spot in there. So he set a
okay.
record.
Oh, okay. Well, even though he finished last, he did something, huh?
He got 39,000.
39,000. He can use that. I can
That
use
was
that.
his son allowance.
Right.
But what he did, what better way? He brought out his new brand.
Okay.
Baby,
Yes.
he was wearing his
He
new
was.
SDR Sunday Red,
Yes.
which,
Yeah.
which
he's
is a
known for.
standalone brand between him and TaylorMade.
Okay.
And the logo is a tiger with distinct only 15 stripes on the tiger, which represents the number of his major titles.
They thought that
So,
through,
we
didn't
thought
they?
that it was really, really,
Yeah.
really unique what he
Real
did.
thoughtful.
But now they did
Meaningful.
say he's a force to be a force in the future. So
Yeah.
they
Oh,
saying
he's
gonna-
practicing. He getting back-
practicing.
he
He
getting
gonna
back
make a
in there.
comeback.
He will.
I just like how he was he was walking and the fans they trying to
Touch
snap
him.
him
They
by.
love him.
Kept it
He
moving.
focused,
Focus.
kept
Yeah.
it moving. He wasn't dapping
They love
nobody.
And I know the views were up just because he was
Just
playing.
because
yeah.
he was playing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is he married?
No.
No.
So long, Tiger. Listen, you can make it back to number one, bro. You just gotta, stay on the darker side of things. Just leave it at that. If you're smart, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh my goodness.
Just leave that alone, Tiger.
That's funny.
Okay.
All right, what you got?
AI.
Mm-hmm.
Allen Iverson.
My favorite player.
That's Dominique's favorite player.
Love AI.
He's known for that crossover move in basketball.
Yes.
He was honored on Friday in Philadelphia with a sculpture
Mm-hmm.
that will be placed inside of the 76ers practice facility.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a sculpture of him doing that crossover move.
But
Um,
that statue was so little.
listen. Listen,
Put that statue on the
Listen,
key.
look.
listen,
Listen,
You
look.
can put that statue on the
Listen,
keychain.
I had to, yo,
Dominique came at me too like that.
that little bit ass,
I said a sculpture.
A sculpture.
It wasn't a
Okay.
statue.
Not a statue.
All right.
That was a pendant on my keychain.
Yeah.
But they call it the Legend Walk in Philadelphia. So it's a
Yes.
Legend Walk where all of
Well,
them like that.
all
yeah,
of them got that
on the
little
same
ass.
side. Yeah.
So it wasn't no type of discrimination.
Even Wilt
Even
what's
Wilt
his
Chamberlain
name?
got a little sculpture.
Wilt
Yeah.
Chamberlain he is the same height as
Here's
Allen
the
Iverson.
same height.
That was a bad way to go. Chris, who too cheap? Chris
They
talking
didn't-
about that
they
he too
didn't-
cheap. I don't know who he talking about. Go ahead, Blaine.
Probably talking about the franchise.
Oh.
The franchise too cheap. That's what people. Oh, they was buzzing all on social media.
Yeah, I was
really.
upset
They was
about that.
criticizing how small it was, but he was honored at the 76ers game over the weekend. So-
Okay.
Congratulations
Well,
to
but later,
I.
at least you said it was a
AI.
sculpture. Some people was on there saying it was a trophy.
That's what it looked like.
It did look like a trophy.
That could fit right on somebody's mantle. That little bit ass
kind
thing.
of funny because they had him doing that crossover move.
And then
So it was
and then he looked 12 years old. Like, I ain't like it. They could do better, Philadelphia. Yeah, that wasn't nice. They could have did my boy better than that. Had that headband
There you
around.
go. You can wear it right here. Around
Oh
your neck.
yeah, I can put him on my necklace. Had that headband on that statue. Them braids were janky. Mm-mm. They did my boy wrong with that. What is it? Sculpture.
sculpture.
Did him wrong.
They did him wrong.
in my opinion.
He did. They did everybody the same. He was fairly treated.
Yeah.
Okay.
We just only knew about his.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah,
This
that's
is the
it.
first time we've seen one.
The NBA regular season has come to an end.
Yeah.
Our Atlanta Hawks, Trae Young, he made it back this weekend.
Okay.
But we still ended up number 10 seed in our Eastern Conference.
Go I tell you.
Last spot in the play-in tournament. We the last spot in the play-in tournament.
Okay.
We got to face off number 9 Chicago Bulls on Wednesday. And the loser will be eliminated from the postseason.
Well,
I got a question.
You will.
If they win this game, how long you think they're gonna go? How many
That's it.
rounds?
That's it.
Okay.
and you might be a little more optimistic. What you thinking?
I'm not for the Hawks.
Not this year.
Not this year. I thought when I watched them over the weekend, I didn't know nothing.
Not one
When I
player.
tell you I didn't know them players. Hunter was the only one I recognized. I'm like, where is everybody?
Yeah.
AJ
Hurt or wasn't playing. I didn't know him. But
Anywho,
Yeah.
let them sit down and regroup.
they gonna have to regroup.
They got to regroup off season.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
Our Braves.
Okay.
Atlanta Braves. We are in first place,
Hey.
but we lost our ace boon cool
Yeah.
pitcher.
Mm.
Got some
Spencer
pictures.
Strider, known
Yeah.
for that mustache. Oh, Lord.
Ah.
He's out for the season. He had to have a UCL surgery on his right elbow.
Dang.
But manager
Already.
Brian, Brian Snickers said, we got options.
Okay.
So
Well,
they
yeah.
do. They brought in a new pitcher
Yeah.
off season, so we'll see.
All right.
But he was a good one.
Oh, that's tough. And we just got into the season.
Yes,
Just got into the
started.
season.
Man, that's tough.
Mm-hmm.
But
Ozuna,
They played them Astros tonight, but the Astros were like at the bottom of their division.
mm-hmm.
yeah, they're
Yeah.
not doing too
But we
good.
played them tonight, so maybe the new pitcher can get some practice against the Astros.
Yep.
I checked out some of their UFL this weekend.
You did. How you
I
like
did
it?
too.
I liked it.
I
You
did
like it?
too.
It was kind of fast paced. I liked it.
It's
The
okay.
only part I got to get used to is, and I kind of like it because it's different, when they go for the extra point after,
Yeah,
after a touchdown.
they don't kick.
They have an option. They can go for a 1 point, a 2 point, or a 3 point.
Oh.
But
And
it's not
it's
kicking.
not a kick.
Oh.
It's
It's
a
just
throw,
going-
like a 2 point
Like a-
conversion.
Okay, so they run a play for points.
They have to run a play.
Right.
But
Nice.
They do it for 1 point, and it goes it moves back
yeah.
the yards.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Gotcha.
it was pretty interesting.
We got a little something to look at.
Got a little something, something.
All
Little
right.
Something.
It's just
All right, that was the
That was
climax.
a
all right. I
climax.
like the climax.
Yeah, R.I.P. O.J. Simpson. Y'all leave that man alone though.
I
Like,
did
let
not
it go.
say I wasn't saying nothing
Let it
bad
go.
about OJ.
I don't want nobody to be talking about the man.
Even though that Bronco sold that Bronco that year was
How much money?
95.
How much money they made out that
That
Bronco?
Bronco was high commodity.
And Broncos been
Oh,
famous
what's the
ever
name
since he
is
put
tonight?
Broncos
He
on
put
the map.
Broncos
The
on the map.
WNBA draft.
That's right. That's right.
WNBA draft is tonight.
Yeah.
Yes.
So let's
know
take
what
a
I
look at
call
that.
it?
What you call it?
Ladies' night.
Oh.
Yeah, all right.
And the feelings right.
Hey.
Ooh, did
It's
y'all
all
see-
about the women.
Did y'all see what Angel Reese is wearing? Y'all didn't see-
No.
Ooh, Angel Reese tearing them. She tearing them up.
Is she
y'all.
naked?
You better. It's a little midriff.
Yeah, cause I caught that outfit.
And
She
that back showing.
well, that outfit she wore to the Beyonce concert. She
The
didn't,
Beyonce.
she didn't have on Nathan. Her booty cheeks was all out the back of that daggone skirt.
Good, I ain't mad at
Well, I
her.
mean, when you got the body, you can do it. Them long
Yeah.
legs,
She ain't got no
The
back
body
fat.
and the youth.
the body and the you. She ain't got no back fat.
No back fat.
Hey, when you got it, go and wear it
Oh, I
now.
remember those days.
Wear it, me too.
Man.
Me too.
Oh, remember, we are on Facebook and YouTube Mondays at 6 p.m. So make sure you follow, share, like, and subscribe. Share it with your family and your friends so they can join us on these Monday evenings and call in now and join us in the chat when we're talking about this stuff, right? So if you got a product or a business or anything you would like us to showcase on the podcast, email us at talkingballs@gmail.com, and somebody will get back with you about the sponsorship details. All right?
All right.
Okay.
So,
And you're going to give us that sponsorship one more time.
Okay, yeah. Today's episode is sponsored by Capture the Moment's booth rental. Capture the Moment 360 booth rental for your next event, your next big event. They take your event to a memorable moment, all 360 degrees of it. Weddings, baby showers, birthday celebrations. No event is too big or too small. Contact them at 770-870-7398. And you can also contact them at Capture the Moment 360 Booth Rental Capture the Moment 360 Booth Rental at gmail.com.
all
You can
right.
follow them on Facebook, Instagram at Capture the Moment 360 Booth Rental and look for the logo.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Before we get into the inspirational playbook, we got anything in the chat, Belada? What we got?
Loretta.
What's she saying?
Hey, Loretta.
Hey, Loretta.
She said, gonna wear it now before you get that back fat.
Okay.
I know.
Them 2 busted cans of large Pillsbury biscuits back there. That's what it be looking like in some of them. Let me stop. They ain't talking to us much
What time
today.
is the draft, Ann?
7:30.
7:30. Okay.
7:30.
Okay. Got to get home and see Angel in that dress again.
I know, right?
So,
She had on the bodysuit the other day,
Oh,
and it was
cat
like
suit.
a whole like a little cat suit, yeah. And somebody said she looked like Avatar, but
it wasn't green.
it was like a purple plum.
Oh, that's the color of Avatar too.
Blue. What is it?
Kind of like a purplish blue green, like.
Yeah.
Belada,
Well,
I remember you
folks
in
wrong.
your cat suit.
Oh, jump.
We ain't gonna go there.
Oh,
No.
Okay,
Lord.
We
okay.
ain't gonna go there.
All right.
I did it
Back
in
in
my
the day.
days.
I think we all tried it once or twice. Oh, all right, y'all. So to our new viewers, we try to wrap up our episode every at the end of each episode with something that we call inspirational playbook, to give you some type of inspiration and a little boost to get through your week. Okay. All right. So our inspirational playbook for today, the title is called "You Have the Ring. Now what?" Right. All right. So in sports, the ring is the pinnacle of athletic success. That's right. Gonna put a ring on it. That's what you want to do?
If you like to dance, put a ring on.
Right. So in sports, the ring is the pinnacle of athletic success. Kobe Bryant once was asked, what does perfection look like? And he boldly answered, championship rings. So that tell you right there that it's important, right? So humans have the ability of imparting sentimental meaning into man-made items, and getting the ring holds a special quality in being a valuable object that everyone in the world acknowledges as a symbol of a champion, right? So you know if you got that ring on and they look at your hand, they'll say, oh, that's a champion right there, right?
Right.
So this also holds true when a couple wants to seal their love for one another. They exchange rings in front of family and friends as a representation of their unbreakable bond of lifelong commitment between two married people, right? So championships and marriages are shared with others and can be an opportunity to share your journey with special people and build something exceptional together. So you got the ring, now what? What are you gonna do?
What you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? So what's next is all about what inspires you the most. Setting new goals all require hard work and dedication. In a marriage, now that you have the ring, to keep it, it takes patience, it takes respect, it takes understanding, boundaries, and compromise. On a sports team, during the off season, they work on becoming sharp by preparing themselves for the competition physically and mentally. Okay? So this helps them to start the next season strong. All right. So to those of you that are watching, if you feel like you've achieved the ultimate prize, what's next on your journey? What are you going to do?
What's next?
You can't just stop here. You got to keep moving, right?
That's right.
So now that you have this achievement, savor the moment and get back to setting new goals. Okay? So you got the achievement, set the next goal.
Right.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Right.
Don't settle. All right? So
I love it.
I
that was
like
your
Love it.
inspirational playbook.
I like
Love
it.
I didn't preach today. I kept it simple. All right. So y'all didn't want to call in today and talk to us, but that's fine. We got next week.
Yep.
We got next week. So nothing in the chat
Thank
before
you,
we
Candace.
head out.
Thank
Yes,
you, Candace.
She said, "Great show, ladies.
Good.
So proud of y'all and wishing y'all much success."
Thank you,
you,
Candace.
Candace.
Thank you, Candace. We appreciate you. All right. Anything else before we close out? We got a lot of new watchers. Good deal.
All right.
Who we got? You gonna
Glad
call
to
them
be
out
in their
later?
ears.
Who watching?
Darrell Smith.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Darrell.
Hey, Darrell. Ronald Benjamin.
Thank you for joining us, Ronald.
Thank you for joining. Narraton Brooks.
Hey, Narraton.
Mr.
Ison Boson.
Yeah,
Ison
welcome
Boson.
back. Welcome back.
Back to us.
Welcome back,
Yes.
Mr. Boston.
Bella Stephanie is watching again.
Hey, Step. What's up, girl? You might want us to come be a sponsor so we can shout out y'all studio. I mean, y'all
Hey, later.
salon.
Later Hicks is watching.
Hey,
Later
Layla.
and I went to elementary and high school together, and we saw Later but Later.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
Hey, Later.
Later.
All right.
Rodney Cheek. Hey.
Welcome back,
Rodney
Rodney.
Cheek.
We appreciate you.
Bling by Lean.
All right, lean back. Lean back.
Lean back.
Lean back. Lean
That's all
back.
it
It don't
takes,
take much.
Don't take much, bro.
So we appreciate
We
all
do
our new
appreciate
viewers
everybody.
and all of the viewers that came back and watched us. We appreciate you. So join us again on Mondays, 6 p.m. on Facebook, YouTube, every Monday evening, right? Like we said about the sponsorships. So if you know anybody that has a product or a business that they would want us to shout out like we did today with the 360 photo booth, hey, just email us at womentalkingballs@gmail.com and we'll get back with you about sponsorship details, all right? So thank you for joining
Tell a
us.
friend, and tell a friend to like.
Oh,
share.
tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. All right, so thank you for joining us today. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Anything?
Another good episode.
Another good episode. Anything else?
We good.
We good?
Yeah.
And you ready? All right.
All right.
So as we always do when we end the episode, we say, we
We
are
All
women talking
right.
balls. See y'all
Thanks
later.
for watching.
Thank you for watching.